My name is Jane Savidge. I'm a PR who made something of a name in the 90s by accidentally inventing Britpop because I represented suede, pulp, elastica, menswear, Spiritualized, The Verve, Jesus, Mary Chain and The Fall.
I'm Alma Ernst and I live in Berlin, and I've been running a booking agency for over 25 years, and I'm working now as a senior agent at Little Big Music Agency.
People often ask me what makes a great PR, and I say, think like a journalist. So I'll probably say the same to a band. Second guess a journalist, you know, they've got so many other things they would think fit into their lives. Netflix is now ever present, so to stop them watching Netflix, think like them. Try and do things that will make a journalist interested.
I would say the recommendation is always start it within your local scene and bring that to an international attention. When it worked out for some people, it was always by having their own label or having their own club night, having something within their scene, and that comes abroad rather than you as a single artist. So unfortunately you would need a group of people. Don't start to target the Berghain and start with fabric in London and think like, okay, if I don't make that, then I'm nothing, you know. Just like try to be more realistic in what you could target, you know, and be more integrated within your local scene is always. What you can do wrong is actually really bother people. Don't feel desperate and don't run around and, you know, and don't go to backstages and try to meet the artists, you know. That's wrong, I would say.
Well, I think Tallinn Music Week is exceptional because it's a mix of live shows and conference stuff. So if a band comes here, I think they should definitely check out some of the conference stuff. I'm kind of anti-corporate in a way. I mean, I did an interview in the paper Posthumous where the headline was something I said was marketing killed the music industry. So you can become too obsessed with marketing, you know, and I feel bad that bands have to turn up if they see an A&R person, or they have to turn up a meeting and they have an iPad and it says this is where we might sell records in Germany. I don't think that's necessary. I think a band should get on with the business of making music.
I think again it's the community, you know, meeting other people, and you are getting out of your own box, you know, you are getting inspired by things, and I think it's very precious that cities, you know, fund things like that, and you have the opportunity, which here I had it with CO Pop last or 2 weeks ago in Cologne, where they actually they pay for agents to come and see their artists. I mean, it can't get better than this, you know, like they make sure that everything is comfortable around you, and you have, you look at the showcases from the artists from that city, so this is the benefit.
Their ambition is very important. Their uniqueness, if they've got something to say, if they're also humble, and whether they can see a big picture for themselves. I think they're very important.
I think, yeah, they can. The artist doesn't have to be established. He just has to resonate with the agency's music, and then be very special. And you know, and there are always factors, a zeitgeist that you can be in, and then that's when you should go and pitch yourself. And that can be somebody that is not known to anyone, but you would meet those people, especially on conventions. A good place to go is always this kind of conventions rather than calling or mailing. You know, that we have like festivals like CTM or Unsound, or special festivals where all these people are and they go there, like industry people, and you have a better approach there. And then, but don't be desperate again and don't bother them.
Be yourselves. Write songs from the heart. What it is, right from the heart, because these days it's a transparent culture. Everybody sees through everything, and you'll only be caught out later on down the line anyway. There's point in saying be happy, because so many bands are miserable and get on, but I'd say enjoy what you're doing.
You know, I know Finnish artists. It's Sasse, freestyle man, and yeah, maybe contact him or Jimmy Teno. I don't know. Like some of them have just created a virtuosity around them, and so 3 tips would be. Look at yourself, profile yourself, like where is your potential, and don't feel bad about the things that don't work out for you, but bring the good things into your light, you know, and ignore the other stuff or imagine it different, you know. And the second tip would be research, really go into the networking, social media, and research the people that you would like to be in contact and direct message them. Why not? If you have a really good approach, do that. And the third thing that I would always say is go to these festivals, really. Try to be part of the globalization where everybody meets everybody, and it doesn't matter if you're Finnish or from Estonia or somewhere.
Well, my company used to be called Savidge Invest. It's now just Jane Savidge, which is Savidge. Maybe contact me through Instagram. I'm there at Jane_Savidge, Savidge, and I'll always get back to everybody, and I'll always listen to the music.